I'm be teaching you guys about 11 animals that hibernate that aren't bears.
Oh, they're all bears.
Number 1, the flat-tailed dwarf skunk. Lemur. Yes, they are very cute and they have big eyes. Hibernate in the tropicals.
The tropics.
They dig a deep hole in the ground or in a hollow tree.
I'd rather live in a tree.
During hibernation, their body temperature changes as the outside changes.
So does mine.
Number
Gets cold, I get cold. It's going to be getting cold soon.
Yeah. Number 2, box turtles.
Mm-hmm.
Hibernate on
I normally
land.
like carton turtles instead of box turtles. Come in a carton, right?
Yeah.
They hibernate on land.
Make a den with soil, sticks, and leaves.
Like a little teepee or something like that.
They will crawl out to the lake in the sun.
Sunbathing. Put on that suntan lotion.
If you touch the turtle, make sure you do wash your hands.
You a turtle?
Yes.
So I need to wash my hands now?
Yes, you can wash your hands when you're done touching me.
Salmonella. Kind of icky. Anyway.
Do not disturb while they're sleeping.
Just like all animals, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like all animals.
Then I'll turn into a snapping turtle. Stop. Don't wake me.
Number 3, groundhogs. Called woodchucks or whistle pigs.
Like Groundhog Day? Do it over and over and over, no?
Yes, they do.
See their shadow?
Sleep in long underground tunnels called burrows.
I thought a burrow was a donkey.
When they hibernate, their heart slows down to 5 beats a minute.
Like the song, we got the beat, we got the... Except it would be like 5 beats in the minute, so it'd be like, we got the... Well, you get it, beat.
Yeah. Body temperature drops to 41 degrees to save energy.
Well, if you're frozen, you save energy because you can't move. You're like, eat.
Yes. Number 4, the common poor-will.
Unlike the unique rich will.
Yeah. A unique which will.
No, it's a common poor will.
It is the only species of bird to hibernate.
Wow.
It will bury itself under a log or a rock and sleep for 100 days.
Well, that's true. A lot of birds just migrate. It's like, it's getting cold. I'm getting out of here. They fly south for the winter, right?
Yeah. It can lower its breathing and body temperature. Number 5, hedgehogs.
Like Sonic.
Sonic the Hedgehog builds a nest with grass, leaves, and plants.
If you bump into it, does like a bunch of rings fall out of it?
Kind of.
Like hedgehogs. Sonic.
Curls up into a ball.
Like Sonic.
Body temperature drops to 20 degrees.
Oh, I guess it's colder outside. Ah, Godzilla!
Number 6, wood frogs, also Godzilla. When they hibernate, their body freezes like a popsicle.
Frogsicle. You want to lick a frogsicle?
Well, if it's a fruit popsicle, I'll...
No, a frogsicle.
Yeah, no way.
What flavor is that? Slime?
Slimy boogers.
Yeah.
The frog's body freezes with ice crystals.
With ice crystals. Well, it's ice crystals on the inside because if ice crystals form inside their body, it disrupts the cells and it can hurt them. So what they do is they urinate, right?
Yes.
Except the urinate doesn't come out of their body. It stays in their body and gets in their blood and mixes with all their cells. Mm-hmm. And it's their urine that doesn't let it turn into a crystal. And therefore, their cells remain undamaged. So when they're ready to come alive again, what happens? What's the next slide?
Their heart stops beating and their organs stop working.
Yeah. Since the organ doesn't work, they have to play the piano.
When the weather gets warmer, the frog thaws out and comes back to life.
It lives.
Number 7, snails.
Escargot.
Hibernate in the very hot or cold weathers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They cover themselves in mucus for protection. When hibernating, they use very little energy.
And like the snail, that had a car, and he painted an S on the side. You know why?
Escargot.
Yeah. So when he drives by, everybody goes, "Hey, look at that escargot." Oh well.
Number 8, skunks.
Kitty.
They're not kitties, they're skunks.
Okay.
Build winter dens in ground burrows, hollow logs, or under a deck.
Anywhere they could hide, it looks like.
Skunks are not true hibernators.
Yep.
Skunks spend time in groups in the den to keep warm.
So they just kind of like bunker down for the winter, and just kind of come out when they need to scavenge.
Striped skunks do not hibernate during the winter. The body temperature, heart rate, and breathing are lowered.
You know what I'm doing? I'm lowering my breath. No. Okay.
Number 9, snakes. Hibernate in grounds to keep warm. In groups to keep warm in the den.
In the den, yeah.
When the weather changes, so does the time of hibernation of snakes.
Yeah, because snakes don't have warm blood. They have cold blood, right?
Yes.
So what do they need to do? Just like other reptiles and even some turtles, they have to go out in the sun.
To lay out and chillax.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like some iguanas, when it gets real cold, what happens to them?
They start to freeze.
And they fall out of the trees and stuff, right?
Yes.
Over in Florida. It's raining iguanas. Anyway.
Number 10.
They should hibernate.
Bumblebees.
Bees hibernate?
Yes, they do. The summer bee colony will have many queen bees. The queen bee will mate, then find a safe underground place for the winter.
I wonder why they don't have any king bees.
I don't even know.
Maybe because they're not being careful.
Being careful.
So they didn't survive.
So they don't survive. Number 11, bats.
They don't look like baseball bats to me.
Well, there's 2 different bats. They have the baseball bat, and the bats are animals.
Like the vampire bats? Those aren't vampire bats.
No, they're not. They're much more different.
Looking for Edward. Anyway.
In warmer weathers, bats will hibernate.
Migrate.
My
warmer weather, they migrate. That means they travel. And then in the colder weather, they stay in caves.
They will nest together and their body temperature drops, use very little energy. They are deep sleep and they will wake up to drink water and return to hibernation.
I do that. I wake up in the middle of the night, go get a glass of water.
Yes.
Take care of a lot of things, and then go back to bed and hibernate again. I didn't know it was a bat.
The sun will warm them up again. I hope you enjoy the hibernating animals. Time for a nap. Sweet dreams.
That's cute.